Hey everybody, this is Kevin Smith with Board Game Losers, and I'm coming to you today with my fifth video, fifth game on my Count Up series. I'm counting up from the least complex game to the most complex game in my collection. Today is Machi Koro, which is rated at 1.53 on BGG. It was released in 2012. So let's talk about that. So first, I'm going to read a little portion story from the actual book itself here. Let's take a look here. It says, "Welcome to the city of Machi Koro, the Japanese card game that is sweeping the world. You've been elected mayor. Congratulations. Unfortunately, the citizens have some pretty big demands: jobs, a theme park, a couple of cheese factories, and maybe even a radio tower. A tough proposition since the city currently consists of a wheat field, a bakery, and a single die." And that is true. So as you can see at the bottom of the cards here, we have two cards. We have a wheat field and we have the bakery. All right. And of course we have dice over here. Now you don't get to start with two dice. You only get to start with one. So that being said, what you're doing in Machi Koro, and one of the things we love about it, is it kind of has that Catan feel, whereas as long as you have purchased one of the cards on the board and it's down here in your tableau, then you can get rewards if the dice roll the number on the top of the card. And you can see that. I know my down videos working a little funky today, but you can see at the top here we have a wheat field, which is one, and then they go numerically up from one all the way to 11 and 12. The blue cards are benefits that you get on anyone's turn. The green cards, you only get that benefit on your turn. And to kind of put that a little more mildly, if I roll the dice and I get a two, a three for my bakery, then I would get that reward. No one else at the table would. However, when we start the game, everybody has a wheat field. So if I roll a one, everyone's going to get the benefit of the wheat field, which is on this one, it says get one coin from the bank on anyone's turn. So now there are some red cards, and what they do is that actually lets you take something from another player. And you can stack these cards. In other words, you can have more than one, with the exception of the purple cards, which are special cards or special buildings. You have a TV station, a business center, and a stadium. When we started into playing board games, Machi Koro was one of the first ones we got. And so it has a lot of good history with us and our family. We've never played with anyone who did not like the game, even with the take that's in there. In order to win this game, you have some construction goals down here at the bottom. So you have a train station, shopping mall, amusement park, and a radio tower. Now this last one is just a promo. That was the Dice Tower. Of course, I got that at Gen Con. So from the Dice Tower booth. And so it's part of the game, but you do not have to play with that one. But whoever builds four first, even if you include the Dice Tower, it would be just four. So whoever builds four first is going to be the winner of the game. So one of the things that we like about it is the fact that you are interacting during everybody's turn. So it makes you pay attention. Because one of the rules is if someone fails to get what they were awarded on a roll and it proceeds to the next player's turn, well, then that player can't get that award. Now, do we usually go back and let them have it? Well, of course we do, but sometimes we don't. And I do like that. I like the engagement of the game, the speed of the game. The game, I mean, you really can play four players in 30 to 45 minutes with all four players. That's not including setup, that's actual playtime. It's also extremely easy to teach. I basically taught it to you there. Now, the only thing I didn't tell you is at the bottom left-hand corner of the cards here, that is the cost to purchase that card. So on your turn, you roll the dice, you get whatever rewards, other players get the rewards, and then you have a choice. You can buy another property or not. that's up to you. So you can just stack your money up, save your money, because you're going to want to do that to build these big construction sites. We've had a lot of fun with Machi Koro. I do hope that you give it a try sometime, as it is a near and dear game to my collection. It'll always be in my collection. As a matter of fact, we have there's two other things for Machi Koro. There's a Machi Koro Legacy, which we're playing with my daughter and her boyfriend Chad. We're working through that. My daughter's in college, so we're slowly working through that as we get to see them, and that's always awesome. And the other one is Machi Koro. I think it's like Bright Lights, Big City. I think I can just about read it from here. But of course, my glasses are for up close reading. From far away. Yep, that's what it says. I have to take those off. So, but that's Machi Koro. I hope you give it a try. And this has been Kevin Smith with Board Game Losers.